is time for the match. Martin Tyler here to describe it for you with my good friend Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi there, Martin. Walking into the ground today, I've just got that feeling it's going to be a really good afternoon.
Well, it's become a real rivalry. I can remember not that long ago when I think Sven-Göran Eriksson was managing Manchester City. They lost 6-0 at Chelsea. So that gap has been closed a lot, hasn't it, in recent seasons?
Well, it has indeed. We know all about the money that's been pumped into both clubs, and you see it with the talent on view here.
Manchester City's lineup today. Joe Hart starts in goal. Bakary Sagna starts with Gaël Clichy as the wide defenders. And here comes the counter-attack. He's in here. In towards Gundogan. On these two players, Kevin De Bruyne against Eden Hazard. What do you think about that, Alan?
Well, Kevin De Bruyne, he's one of the best down the years at interplay, at using teammates. It's his awareness of their positions that stands out. As for Eden Hazard, he's extraordinarily quick, and the defenders will not want to get in a race with him.
Played into the middle. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Chelsea on the attack. Well, this is how this team can play. Sustained attacking football, but when they lose it, as they've done now, it's just a risk that they might get caught out. It's more than a decade now since Roman Abramovich invested. Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick. For Manchester City, a little blot on their record today, a yellow card for their man.
Yeah, I think he'll take that under the circumstances.
Just over the top. He's given possession away here. Now it goes into the wider areas where they've got a winger waiting. Diego Costa! Oh, penalty. No question. The decision is made by the referee. It is a penalty, and the card is yellow.
I just wondered about the colour there. I thought...
Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper. Strong challenge. Chelsea have got possession back. On to the attack now. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Azpilicueta crossing. Well, crossing is a skill, and that's not a very good example of it. They've spoilt the promise of that attack. Eden Hazard. He's got support here.
Well, if you look at the coaching manual...
Hazard! He's had to go full stretch. Bit of pressure on the play, that's why it's gone out. And now they're going to get their injured player back. That's very good news. He's ready to come on.
Yeah, he's furiously waving at the ref, trying to attract his attention.
And now a throw-in. No wasting time here. Fernandinho. Kevin De Bruyne. Crisp defending there. Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think he had the old magic sponge, and he's okay now.
In towards Gundogan. It's certainly a foul. Is it going to be a second yellow? Kevin De Bruyne. And it's going to be an attacking move, this, from Chelsea. Able to make a good interception. The break is definitely on. Got to be. The goal! Sergio Aguero's the scorer here. And there's absolutely no surprise in that. That's marvellous from Manchester City's point of view. They've scored just time for them to get it before the half-time whistle goes.
You just sense that they stepped up the tempo They knew the clock was ticking. They got the reward here.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. We've got 2 added minutes. That's been signalled now. And in he goes with the tackle. Sergio Aguero. It's looking good, this move. Gonna try his luck. Well, he scored. And it's a big moment for them in the match. They've pushed their lead now to 2 ahead. They've played well to this point, but sometimes a 2-goal lead can be a dangerous one. We'll see.
Well, that is one that we'll look at again, because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing.
It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. So off we go at the start of the second half. Great match, and Manchester City leading it at the moment. Well, they're in a good position here. Here comes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. It's a terrible place to give the ball away. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. And now here on the attack is Aguero. Ball goes back to Joe Hart in goal. And the keeper's decided to take it on. That's a real error by the keeper, says Fabregas. Ivanovic. Through pass. Hazard! Oh, great work by the keeper. And that clearly is a goal kick. Well, goalkeepers are much better with the ball at their feet these days. They have to be. But this is not what the coaches had in mind when they said be good with your feet. Now Willian. Into the attacking third.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Stopping the pass getting through with a good piece of anticipation. Not rushing it here. Moving from one side to the other. Says Fabregas. And shoots! Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City. Credit to both players. The intent was good from the passer with the through ball. The perception was great by the defender.
Coming onto the bench, number 8, Oscar.
And he's headed it goalwards. And this is a goal! Well, it wasn't the hardest shot you've ever seen, but the ball's in the back of the net, and that's all that matters. So Manchester City score here.
Oh, look at them, they're delighted, and it looks like it was a set-piece routine from them.
Well, they've widened the margin now. 3-0 they lead.
Manchester City, number 9.
Here's Fabregas. Diego Costa. Oscar. Chelsea running out of chances now.
Well, those defenders are going to be asked to head the ball quite a lot, I think. Plenty of aerial balls are going to be coming their way in the next few moments.
Well, he's got away from him. Attacking well here. Building steadily here, keeping possession. Shot on! And they've cut it out. The countdown is on. We're into 9 minutes now. I wonder what the referee's going to do here. He could send him off for a second yellow. Chelsea attacking here. I mean, clearly offside. It's an easy decision.
Yeah, and it's not as if there was a scoring opportunity, really. So you can't explain it away by him being a bit overexcited.
Crisp defending there. Gundogan.
3 minutes left of the 90-minute match.
Stamford Bridge, show your appreciation for today's man of the match.
Onto the attack now.
Number 10, Sergio Aguero.
He can cross it now. No cross, good block.
Coming up, a corner. Goes for goal with the header. Well, they'll get some pride from this. They have scored here.
Great quality in that Chelsea goal.
Well, it was a beautifully struck corner, and the finish was deadly.
Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. It's not a goal that's going to count too much, except in the personal locker of the player who scored it. But for the supporters, I suppose, they've seen their team notch again here.
Yeah, they have, but it was almost gifted.
Manchester City get the result here they wanted, they've won. Well, the game was organised so that the players could get some action, get some sharpness back together, and they've looked pretty sharp, they've won.
Yeah, I think so. Managed to hit the net a couple of times, and the strikers will be happy more than most.
Sergio Aguero has been brilliant in this game.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
And as for this fella,
Well, he didn't get himself on the score sheet, which he so often does. Very few opportunities.